destination in Africa. And we thought that she came out as a great marketing agent for Kenya, being the ambassador to the United States, of the United States in Kenya. And therefore, it is unfortunate that the Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, would find her as rogue, as he has stated, and tell her to shut up. You'd expect that an ambassador who lives in Kenya, who is representing our country in Kenya, must, of necessity, support that country.
Mirror. She was our mirror. She is speaking on her own opinion, about her own opinion, and she has a right to that. And therefore, anyone to disparage such kind of statements just because they indicate that there was the fairest election in this country, I think is not right. And for me, I would want to say that listening to the former Prime Minister, I think I must mention that he keeps on changing goals.
To support devolution. Again, Moses Kuria, the CS in charge of trade, in the next 1 week will be commissioning the groundbreaking of county industrial and aggregation parks across the country, starting from Homa Bay, all the way to Siaya, all the way to Kisumu, to Migori. These lands were given by Azimio governors. Honestly speaking, if Raila Odinga has a problem with the way national government is working with the county governments, he should start by asking his own members of Azimio governors to stop cooperating with the national government. Then we can agree that he has a point. So we can.
Perhaps it's time for me to tell Mr. Odinga to shut up. Because if he had really heard what she presented, he would have seen that she is the best actually ambassador, not for the US to Kenya, but like a Kenyan ambassador. She represents and talks about Kenya in a more positive and patriotic way than most Kenyans that I know. So it is quite surprising, it is quite unfortunate, and for a leader that we respect, we also expect you to respect others. As far as the national government and county governments, it is a time in history, 10 years later, when we have such good collaboration between the national and county governments. So when
about housing, the governors are providing the land. They have been able to do partnerships with the national government, including the aggregation parks. They're happening both in the opposition side and in the government side, and there has not been a complaint by the governors. We are then surprised that Mr. Raila Odinga, a man who seems to be a statesman, a man who seems to be the person that who say that he has fought for this democracy, if he is not able to, he should then sit down with his own governors, ask